everybody, how are we doing? I'm back, hopefully a bit more now these days. School is back, they're off holiday, first free day off of work and kids at school, or kid at school, and other half is at work, but only for a couple more hours, so hopefully I can get what I can done. I have a little, I would say a mini haul. One is that I won on a giveaway, and then the rest are little things. I have done a couple of Temu orders, I just haven't recorded because kids home, etc, etc, and I've been tidying because my new desk area is almost finished. Almost. I've just got a few tweaks in that to do, so hopefully I'll get maybe a little video out of that, hopefully, we'll see. But I will show you what I won in a giveaway. So the gel obsession, the gel obsession, they had a little giveaway on their YouTube, Instagram, and it was for a set of brushes. And I was one of 5 winners, and I won a set of their gel brushes, or a set of their brushes. Yep, that's all of them. And just look how beautiful they are. I just thought it was those, but it turns out I got an extra thing. And this is so cute. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very well, but it's got the gel obsession on it, written on it. It is rose gold, I believe, or gold, I'm not sure. But it is a picker up, a Pammy picker upper. And I thought that was so cute. So you've obviously got that end, and then you've got the little picker. I thought that was beautiful. It's just so cute. Very cute. So that will be my new usable one. And then you get 5 brushes, is that it? All this gold, it's hard to see. So 5 brushes, that one's upside down, in this gorgeous colour. Gorgeous, gorgeous colour. I'm all hands today. And then they've all got on it, put down, I can't remember which one's which, because the only downside is they're not marked. So as you can see, it's got the gel obsession on it. And then, typical, bloody noisy people around here. Although the lid on this is a bit iffy, but meh, who cares? It's free, can't complain. Oh, I think I messed that one up myself. That was me. That was me probably putting it back in. I'll try and fix that. Bit of hot water and it'll be fine. But you get one, I believe this is a gel brush, flat brush. I can't remember what size they were though. We'll leave the lid off of that one so we don't ruin it anymore. And then another gel brush, flat one, but it's smaller. As you can see, it's not as long. I think that's a 4, that's a 6. So there you are, as you can see, different sizes. I'm not very good with these things. I like that they've got lids on. Just don't like putting the lids on. And then little liner brush, detail brush thing. That, I think, I just did that with it, but once you've got product on it and what have you, it'll go back. But I just thought it was cute packaging, although I'm not too, the brush is a bit, not really. And then a brush, I'm not sure what that one is, to be honest, but nevertheless you'll get used to some. And then like a round brush. Probably good for gel. I do use quite a bit of gel products, so I like to use a lot of builder gel. Obviously I need to prime it because it's got bits in it. But they are very cute. And I do like the colour. I will sort that out at some point. See if I can get that back in without damaging it even more. I'll fix it later. So yeah, so they were my freebies that I won. So I do like those, I think they're beautiful. And they will get used, especially the picker and the gel brushes. So I'll pop that back there, out of the way, so we don't need them now. But I do thank them for letting me win the giveaway, and they will definitely get used, and I will tag them in it, most definitely. So now I've got some stickers. These are all from Temu. I have got more Temu coming, so I will do another haul when I get there, when it comes. I went a little rhinestone and flower crazy charms and a few other bits and bobs, but I'll show you that when they get here. They are on their way. So I got, there's a 2-piece, I believe. Yeah, 2-piece, and they're both exactly the same. I thought they go quite well with this set, but I'm not going to bother putting them on because this will probably come off soon. But that was the idea for them, things like that. Then these were kind of like, I did a collab with the Nail Life Facebook group, and it was like Alice in Wonderland sort of theme. I didn't have these in time, but I thought they'd come in handy maybe again, or something different, you never know. And then this was a 5-piece. I did show this in a live that I did with Miss Susie's Nail Q's, or Susie Q Nails, something like that. And I did show these in her live, and I thought I'd show them in my video as well. So you've got loads of different flowers. Those are exactly the same as that. I didn't realise that. I did not know that. Huh. Nice. And then these ones. It was all just going on the colours. Springtime, summertime, that's what I was trying to do. Butterflies and flowers, so I'm not quite sure which sticker books are going to go in. Those will probably go in the flowers, but I'm not sure if they're going to go in the flowers or the butterflies. But hey ho, right, let's put them there. And then I don't understand, I know I picked one up, but I didn't realise I picked 2 up because I did this in separate orders, but they all sort of came at the same time. I did them pretty much all together, like one after the other, and added bits as you do. And they do them in 2 different, they do like a flat colour and then they do like a hollow colour. For some reason I got 2 hollows, so as you can see they've got hollow in it. I'm not going to get them out of the pack, so sorry about the glare, but for some reason I got 2 and I don't know why. And then these, because I have an airbrush I have not used yet, I'll get around to using at some point, I picked up these. Now they did say that they were for airbrush. Yeah, so it's 24 sheets airbrush template now. So you can use them for airbrushing. And I will get around to using my airbrush. So you've got flames, leafies, little other bits and bobs, hearts, circular and butterfly, C-type one, and then you've got bears and bunnies, and then Christmas, Halloween, crazy one, skull, crossbones, aliens, crossbones, that sort of thing. Then you got that one, like diamonds, things like that. And then you got kitty cats and doggy. Do it, showing it properly. Then you've got lines and like French tip type things. And then another one like that. And then some flowers. More flowers. And then you got stars and moons. More leafage. Got like the St. Paddy one as well, so that's good. And then hearts, bow. And then more sea ones. And then that one. So there's quite a range of different snowflakes. Range of different ones that can be used. Oh look, birdies. Flamingo, got birds, swans, feathers, and then quite possibly my favourite one. But yeah, so I thought they'd come in handy. I will give it a go sometime. So it's just having a bit of free time. Certain things I can do when the child's about, like I could do hauls like this maybe, or a design where I'm not actually talking and I'll just voice it over later on, that sort of thing. But airbrushing and like acrylics, things like that, is not really something I can do when the child is about, especially acrylic because of the monomer and that. So you don't want to be doing that now. Get off. How about, I'll just swap it and put in that one for now. We don't want to ruin. I'll find somewhere for those. That can go over there. This is going to be a tiny little haul, not very long at all. So this I got off of Amazon. And it is a 6-piece nail art stamping plate set. Now, I'm trying to build up my stamping plates. I've got, I think, one on the way with Temu. But it was more, hopefully I can show you. So like, you've got like the open, I'm getting into watercolouring. And you've got like the open butterflies and also the foliage I can use, and then more butterflies. But you can I think you can kind of use this maybe double stamping in certain ones if you're lucky. And then you've got like feathers and what have you. And then I don't really have many of just like leaves of different sizes, shapes and what have you. So I think that one you can probably double stamp, that you can double stamp, and that one, and that one. And then you've just got all little ones, random. So that was cool. And then this one, again, open butterfly, the foliage, what have you, I don't really have much of. And then maybe you can watercolour that. And same again, same idea. And then again, not so much the watercolouring, but the different bits that you can add into a background of a design that you're making. So if you want to put just one single rose on there, you can put a little bit of background sort of thing. That was the idea of this plate. So it's kind of like outdoorsy, gardeny feel type thing, this one. And I thought it was a good deal. It was like £6.99. So £6 because I'm in the UK. So £6.99 for this whole set. I thought was relatively cheap. So that was the idea of that. And like I say, I've still got a few bits coming from Temu. So once that comes in and I get a bit of free time, that will be on my to-do list. Now, I've also bought some tips. They're not in the right box because they came in packets. But it's the Mist Cheering No Extension Soft Gel Tips, and they're in the Sculpted Coffin Short. which I thought I would use myself because I like sort of this length, maybe a little bigger. I do like almond and what have you, however, right, do bear with me 1 second, just want to pause. But sorry, I thought I heard my door or somebody there, but it's not. Okay, so I liked it because A, they're sculpted, so Miss Cheering, what have you. So they have slightly got an apex on it. Hopefully I can show you this quite well. Choose this. So I'm hoping I could do this. As you can see, it's got a bit of an apex on it. So they're quite nice. Don't know if you can see. That is quite crystal clear, if you ask me. You can see straight through that. So obviously they've not got the matted effect like you can get with some. And nice and flimsy. I'm trying to get used to the camera angle. My camera, well, the stand is moved since I've had it all moved around. But that's quite flimsy. And then that is stronger, which is good. And it does come in a 00, so I don't know if you can see. They start in a 00 and they go up to, I think it was a 9. Is that right? Yeah, so it's 9. Which way around is it? I'm not sure. So there. See it. Come on. Can you see it? Sorry, still trying to do all the camera angles. So yeah, so there's 9. My hands are a little dry, I do apologise, they need doing. And it's teeny weeny. Like, it's probably not going to fit my pinky, so they'll probably never get used. Because I got a big pinky. And these are full cover soft gels as well. But not these ones. And size wise, they are just a little bit bigger than the ones I've currently got on. Just a little bit, not a lot. Trying to get, so not much bigger, which might be perfect because that one might be a little too big. We'll see. Until I get these off, I won't know. So I have, because they only come with 140 pieces, and if I'm going to get a lot of use out of these, I have ordered another 2 boxes because, as you can quite clearly see, it doesn't really take up much of the box space, does it? So I did get some more, and I've just put that over it so I know what it is for now. I will sort it out properly. So that is that one. I did buy also one of these. Excuse the fact that it's dirty there, I don't know why. Which is a 2-tier shelf thing to go on my desk, but I already have 2 on here, and then I bought a 3rd one. However, this one doesn't fit, so I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to get rid of it because you never know, I'll find somewhere eventually, but at the moment I've just got nowhere to put it, so I'm just going to leave it as it is, pack it away somewhere, and maybe one day I'll need it, but for now I don't need it. The other half maybe might need it for his studio downstairs in the shed. Maybe. I've also bought another 7-tier rack, but I've got nowhere to put it at the moment because the ones I've got have taken up. You'll see when I do a video of how it is. I've just got a couple of bits to sort out first before I can do the video. Because at the moment, nah. Still not quite there, but it'll get used. And then I did buy this, so it's like one of the mats that people put down. It'll be wide enough, however I'm not sure if over time it's going to disappear, because obviously it's got a little thing that keeps it together. So it's like a, not quite a mouse mat, but it's like a vinyl-y thingy, and I thought it was quite cool. And it would look nice. Not quite as grey as I thought it was. But as you can see, it's got the dinks in it. And I don't think you can get them dinks out. But I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. But for now, I'm just going to keep to my pink mat. I do have the one that my brother made for me. I forgot to put it down, to be honest. But what I've got coming up in a second, I was going to do a separate video on it. But I'm here now, and we might as well do it together. So, as you can see, it rolls up quite nicely. Stick that on, done. But we'll see. I might use it, I might not. I don't know. Let's put all this back out of the way. Sorry for the rustling, guys. What else? I think that was mainly it. I did show in a live with Miss Susie or myself. It was either on my channel or her channel. I bought some of this mixing gel. I haven't used it yet, but I will. And then I bought some of these little bottles. So they're just the black ones all round. And I thought it'd be handy for some rhinestone glue. Because the one I have is the Saviland. I quite like it. But it's got the big wide like nozzle. Whereas these are really precision, so you could do a little bit at a time. And I quite like that, especially if I'm only putting like a rhinestone down or this and that. So that is what they are. They came in a pack of 5, I think, for £1 or 2. I can't remember off the top of my head. So yeah, so I've got that. I don't think there's much else that I've actually got. I think I showed in a live, I've got some like gel polish colours. So the pastels, but I'm not going to get them all out. Oh, actually, I do. I have swatched them somewhere. Sorry for the noise. Yes. I got some cat eyes. So these are the Born Pretty cat eyes that I got off Temu. And this one is Polaris. Are they all? Yeah, they're all Polaris. So I'm assuming they're all Polaris 9D cat magnet. I did swatch them. Where have I put the swatch sticks? I'm not sure where I put the swatch sticks. Oh, yes I do. My bad. Yeah. Honestly, I've moved things around and I don't know what's what. So these are them here. So you've got 28. So these are new swatch sticks I got. I thought that was beautiful. And that is that one. See if I can find a black background. Cheers, shall we? No, don't do that. It's got my address on that side. So there you have it. So there's that one. And then 29 is this one. So that is that one. Debating on what to put black on the back of it. Black you know, gel polish on the back of it so you can see it better, because that's it without. And these are like just a faded black, they're not black. And that is that one. So MY29. And the next one is MY30. So that is without the black background. I don't know. My light is being a pain and getting in the way. It's a beautiful shade. That's with the black underneath. So I'm still trying to get used to the setup. And that is that one. I'm used to being in a certain position and now it's all moved. My arms and all that are out of position. So yeah, that is that one. And then the next one, which way are we going? Going that way. It's 31. Which is that one. I think this one is gorgeous. It's showing a bit of green on there, but it's not. It's like there's a slight green, but it's blue. So you can see green, but I can see blue. It might change when camera comes to it. And that is 31, wasn't it? So that is that one. Pretty, because I don't have any like this, so I thought I'd just grab something. So that is 32. And that one's quite pretty. So that is that one. And then the last one is this one. So if I slightly leave that there, you'll be able to see it a bit better. So that is 32. That is quite a pretty one. Sorry, 33, and that is that one. And they come in 10ml bottles. Supposed to be able to see what it is, but I can't see, not very well. I like the concept of it, but yeah, and they're really good. So I'm not going to swatch, because obviously I have swatched. I wasn't really going to do anything with it, but that all together is those colours. That was a nice variety. Some that I don't have, that I now have, and will hopefully use. So pop them back there. This will hopefully be a quickish video. So there is a possibility it will be like a two-parter, because I do have something to the side of me. I don't know whether to do that in this video or do it in another video and maybe put them all together, just in case I decide not to do them. So I might do that. I think that's the lot for now. I do have a Madame Glam haul coming up soon, or Madame Glam PR, which I'll get around to in a bit, or in a couple of days, maybe tonight, maybe, we'll see. So yeah, but once I have finished with my nail desk area, it's more the wall. I've filled in a few holes with some filler, and I just need to wipe it, sand it, and then paint. Fill in the paint and what have you, and then put the thing up I want. But I also need to get some black paint, because it's something I want to do. So until then, guys, I shall see you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified. Also like this video, it helps me out a lot. Leave a comment down below of what you thought of everything today. If there's any links you need, whatever, just let me know. I can send them along if they're still available, because you never know. And until the next time, guys, I'll see you again soon. Bye.